Okay, good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Chris Bailey. I hope you subscribe and hit like. If you like this actual broadcast or my scooter riding. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride out to Pelham, possibly to the mansion, and as well as talk about and review some new products that I have put on my scooter to kind of help and modify to where I like it. And I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of a couple of these products that I'm using. Alright, so let's rock on out. Take this way here. Whoops, right across the ground. At this moment, I'm in second gear, turbo, probably going to travel at the top speed of 29, lowest speed at around probably 21, 22. It is 46 degrees today, so it's not exactly too cold to ride, but it still is out here on a sunny day on a Saturday. I'm just waiting for the traffic to finally do what it's supposed to do. And now I'm going to go. I'm also using this new mic, or lavalier, if you want to call it that. Hopefully it should sound better than me being muffled. I'm gonna let him go through, and now I'm gonna make my move. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the Co-op City area and hook in through Pelham Park that way. A couple of products I'm gonna talk about is I guess you could say the new clamps on my super clamp, the new bolts that is, and the new horn, and just compare it with the old one. Ooh, there's traffic backed up today. And take this turn right here, avoid branches. Love riding through there. I don't know why. Guess I could slow it down here. I'm going to try not to use my front brake as much as possible. I realize that by doing that, I start to have issues with fishtailing, because the front brake locks up so quickly that the back brake, although there's a lot of pressure back there, brake locks up so quick, and the back brake still has force and momentum going towards it, so the back wheel kind of fishtails out when it's not supposed to. So this is something I've been able to manage. Time to show you the horn. I hate this way because it's basically like crawling up this ramp. Such steep curves. I always like this area. Woo! I felt the slippers. Felt that front tire move a little bit. So at Foxton, there is some little bit of wetness going on underneath the leaves. As far as dew and stuff like that, and maybe even ice. This one's steeper. Oh, not bad. Usually don't even affect me. I just put on thermal. I can feel it. in that way you can actually see how effective the horn is in every way. So let's go out here. This looks like a great place. So a couple things that I put on this that are brand new is obviously the horn right here, as you can see, and I actually added an extra light, which is right here, this middle piece. I was really ticked off when I got it in the mail. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I should have read everything. That was my fault. I thought this was going to be at least at 8,000 lumens. It was 800. You know, they put 8,000 on the front of it, and it's only 800. So I use it basically to either continue brightening up the actual area at night, or as a flasher, just to kind of let people know that I'm coming through. Another thing that I did, which I want you to see right here, is I waterproofed the scooter by what you see here, which is 3D printed. This is PLA plastic, and what's really cool about this is that, oh, there we go, PLA plastic, is that I also use silicone, to kind of waterproof silicone, to go around the cables here as well as the inside cables there, and I kind of added some waterproof taping underneath here so that water doesn't get into this area right here. For a lot of Kaabo Mantis riders, this has been the bane of our existence right here. And I'm going to compare to you. Also, another thing that I did was, as you can see on my quick release button right here, or my quick clamp, I added in brand new bolts. Now I'm going to show you what the bolts look like compared to the ones I have on there now. This is the bolt that used to be on the, I hope you can see it, that used to be on the scooter on the quick release. And I'm going to just hold this right here, and you can see right here that it's completely like torn off as far as the threading, and it's bent. Yeah, and this was only like 5 millimeters in general, versus this, which you can see right here, which is 8.5. So in order for me to get that bolt on, I literally had to like screw into the actual piece, which was crazy, but nonetheless I had to do it. Now I'm going to start to compare horns, and you're going to see the difference. This isn't just a horn system, it is also a alarm system, which is really cool. So I actually brought the horn with me. Let me see, it's not that piece right there. Okay, where is the horn? I think I brought it with me. Oh, it's in my book bag. But, and I'm going to take my book bag off here. Here we go. Okay, so this is an upgrade from where my other horn was at. This is my other horn right here. I got it off of Amazon. And I hope this helps people. But this is 92 decibels, and here's what it used to sound like. Now, that's effective, but as you're coming towards people, I don't believe that there is a... Wow, that's a big bird. As you can hear it, you can't hear it coming towards you, so I switched to this brand new one, which is right here. That is a big... I think that might even be an eagle over there, which is more of a motorcycle horn. Now what's really cool about it is I even have this right here, which allows it to turn into an alarm system. As you can see, it turns red right there, and if you move the scooter, and then you can hit that right there. So it turns it into an alarm system on my scooter. Now, will it protect your scooter from people who are just going to take it? Not necessarily. They can walk away with it, but it will make it harder for them to kind of run it down the block when it's just yelling like that and everybody has to look at the person that's running with your scooter. So that's a little bit of what I have to say about that. Now, the horn is great except for one thing. This is something that I've seen as a problem. It's like, okay, it's a rechargeable horn that I got off of Amazon, by the way, but it's not a quick release horn. And what I mean by that is, as you can see right here, there's a screw and bolt system that you have to actually take off every time that you have to recharge the horn, and obviously the recharge piece is right underneath. So what do you do when you want to just recharge it? Well, I thought of a system, but it's like, really, do I have to really do this? Is to kind of get my power generator to, you know, come directly on the board and just basically hook in and boost the energy from there, or, you know, recharge it from there. Because if not, I'm going to end up having to take this off and on all the time, and I'd rather not do that. Or I just get a longer wire. It's a problem, but it is what it is. All right, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to continue my ride. I'm going to see what this bird is over here on the side too. All right, let's rock and roll. Because this is a big bird. Interesting. You see him? I didn't realize there were 3 of them. All right. Those are definitely huge. Wingspan must be about 4 feet. All right, on to the mansion we go. This area. Another thing that I'm rocking for the first time today is the brand new mic, as I told you before. Hopefully you can hear me a lot better. Up the hill and back down the hill. And in order to get to the mansion, we kind of have to cross the street. Ooh, Christmas trees. Those might have been condors. Why they're out this far, I have no idea. Take the path of least resistance. Let's see, what happens if I go this way? Do a little off-road riding. I'm gonna ignore that. Where is the buttons? All right. I always wanted to explore this area. think this is the other side of where the beach is at. I love this ride. Hello. Always wanted to see what was back here. Ah, interesting. Apparently we have grave sites on the scene here, as you can see. Interesting. Wonder what happens if I go this way. Probably a forest. Oh yeah. Interesting. Whew. That was fun. I'm wondering if I should just go back. Although it's a lot of fun, it's not that much fun. Ah. Ooh, a stick right here. This is all mud. Yeah. All right. Well, I remember how to do this. I hope I'm not riding over anybody's grave. I'm not joking about that. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Let's turn her off. Apparently I got a leaf in there. This is interesting. It's not going to disrespect the grounds. Not right now. And while I got a chance to, let's do it. Perfect. Ah. Funny. Gorgeous. All right. I guess it must have leaned at a certain position. All right. Hey. This is the mansion. Apparently it's open today. I would feel weird just riding across this again. This is the only reason I'm doing this. I don't want to disrespect any more than I should. But these are one of the areas you can take your scooter to just to see, you know, get out your house, understand, especially during the COVID virus. Hello. Doing some trails.
Okay, where are you coming from?
Oh, from all the way at Morris Park.
Where's that?
With this.
No, where's Morris Park?
It's like, I guess, the northeast part of the Bronx.
Wow.
So I decided to come over here to see the mansion, then do some trails back there.
Neat.
And come back.
How fast can you go?
Oh, this can get to 42.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a car, basically.
And no problem on like bumpy trails? Neat.
And if I had the knobby tires, it'd even be better.
Right. Very cool.
All right, have fun. There's somebody back there, so.
Yeah, I'm just going to heat up the water and take it out.
Gotcha. All right. I don't even know what bus they say. It's the 45 that stops here. It's a beautiful place, to tell you the truth. After this Audi, I'm in it. There we go. I would do it, but I just don't want to feel like I'm imprinted into the ground like the horses are. So those are turkey buzzards. I learned my lesson the last time I was here. Especially this group of leaves right here. Makes you feel alive. I hate this turn. Seriously, who turns like this? I'm not even going to put any pressure on it. I feel like I'm going too fast just around that.